Good morning, everyone. This is Virtual, coming to you with a puzzle called Crowned by BremSter. This is a standard killer Sudoku, so normal killer rules apply, so that in each box, in each row, and in each column, the digits 1 through 9 must be placed without repetition. And in addition to that, each cage must sum to the number given in the top left corner without repetition. So in an 11 cage, as Sven's clever calculator tells you, you could put 1 and 2 with 8, but you could not, for instance, do 4 plus 4 with a 3, because even though that adds up to 11, you are repeating the 4 in the cage, and that is not allowed by the rules. That's all the setup and the rules. If you want to give it a shot, give it a try in the link in the description. And with that, onwards to my try. And away we go. 7 cage must be 1, 2, and 4 in 3 cells. 6 cage similarly must be 1, 2, and 3. No other options are valid. This is great. A 1, 2, 3 cage, a 6 cage with 1, 2, 3 means that this 15 cage may not have any low digits at all and must only come from 4, 5, 6. As that is the only remaining way to make 15 without lower digits. At least 7, 8, 9 in the remaining cells. We're going to get something similar on the other side, but not quite the same. Yeah, a 15 cage in 3 cells without 1, 2, and 4 can only come from 3, 5, and 7. The remaining cells in the box are 6, 8, and 9, which immediately gives us a useful pattern in row 1. 6, 7, 8, 9 are locked into those 4 cells, so 6 comes out of here and 7 comes out of there. That's all the low-hanging fruit. Let's see what else there is. 11 cage, a couple of different ways to make that. We've got an 8, 9 pair looking across this row. Here's something. In rows 1 and 2, in boxes 3 and 1, 1 and 2 must appear in these cages, so they may not appear in any of these 6 cells, and therefore will appear somewhere in row 3 in box 2. 9 cage. Not yet jumping out at me. Let's see here. Uh, 19 and an 18 cage together make up, I believe, 27. 27 plus 18, I believe, is 45, so that's not too useful yet. Those 3 cells have to add up to 18. Where to next? Where to next? 16 is a very middling cage. There's an observation about these 3 cages. It's not quite strong enough for me to really dig into it, though. The observation is that an 11 cage in 3 cells must have a 1 or a 2. The same is true for the other 11 cage. And the 9 cage must also have a 1 or 2. But unfortunately, that only gives us 3 of the 1s and 2s in these cells. It's worth noting, at least thinking about. 22 and 4 is not terribly limited. I guess I might as well try to do math. All right, a simple bit of addition will show you that if you have the digits 1 to 9 that you need to place into each box, the sum of those digits will be 45. The same is true in any row and in any column. So here we have 2 complete rows. Doesn't quite feel as useful as I'd like it to be. But let's do these cells. So here, I know for sure that these 4 rows, we'll start easy. These 4 rows, which I'm going to highlight in green, have a clear value. They must be 180. If we take out these 2 boxes, that's 2 sets of 45, so that is down to 90. And then, it's not quite good enough. Can't quite get the equivalence. That seems useful. What else? What else? Okay, 5 in boxes 1 and 3 is there, so 5 can only be there. Right, this is a 6, 7, 8, 9. This is an 8, 9 pair. Where do 8 and 9 go in box 2? They cannot go in a 3-cell 9 cage, so they must go right there. Ah, the same trick we used for the 6, 7, 8, 9s can apply for the 1, 2, 3, 4. If we were to put the 3 up here, for instance, that's a 1, 2 pair. Both of those cells would be 4. That's not allowed. Same thing with the 4 over here. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. So 3 comes out of here and 4 comes out of here. And we're left with 5, 6, and 7 going into this 9 cage. 7 can never be in a 9 cage, so we get 7 placed. Lovely. 7 is therefore right here, leaving us a 3, 5 pair that in turn looks over here and takes 5 out of there, puts 5 there, puts 6 there, and a 6 in a 9 cage means the remaining cells must be 1, 2. Pardon that interruption, the doorbell rang and I needed to figure out what was going on. Now that I have resolved that, let's go back to the puzzle. I just placed a 1, 2 pair in column 5. Row 1 now has 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9 placed, so we need a 3, a 4, and a 5 to go in there, which means the remaining cells are from 1, 2, and 7. I'll take out these corner marks. Let's see. Okay, here's an observation. If either of these 11 cages are 1, 2, 8, then that plus the 9 cage uses up all of the 1s and 2s in rows 3 and 4. And the other 11 cage is therefore broken. So neither of those will contain an 8. Right, and one of these 2 contains a 7, which, putting a 7 in these cages, would put a 1, 3 pair on whichever side it is down here. So we know this must be a 2, and this must be a 1. Let's take 1 out of there. So now what are the remaining options? We've got 1, 3, 7 on one side, which takes 3 out of the other side because neither of these 2 cells can be a 3. And so we have 2, 4, 5 on one side and 1, 3, 7 on the other. So let's see, 2, 4, 5, so 7 goes with 1 and 3, 2 goes with 4 and 5, so that is a 1, 3, 4, 5. 5 can't go here, so 4 can't go here, and we need 6, 7, 8, 9 to finish the rest of the row. Gotcha. This is clever. Okay. We currently have digits 1 through 5 here, so that's 15, which means the remaining cells there have to add to 30. But these cells, these 6, have a maximum value of 16 plus 17, which is 33. So we know that this must be a 1-2 pair, which gives us a 4 over here and a 3 over here, and takes 1 and 2 out of both of these cages. Let's see. I don't think we yet know more detail about how these resolve. Oh, we might. So if this is a 1, we need 16, which can only be from 7, 9. No, that works. This is a 2 and this is 14. So we don't yet know how that resolves. Let's see. What next? 22 cage without a 2 in it. Still has a bunch of possibilities. Oh, this is useful. We've got this 5 looking down column 7. And that 5 takes 5 out of there. 5 can't be in the 17 cage. And you can never put a 5 in a 10 cage. So 5 in this box must go there. 5 can still not go in a 10 cage, so 5 in this box is going to go there, and therefore this can't be 4, 5. 5 in an 11 cage would make that a 2, 4 pair. That seems fine. That can't be 3, 7. Nor can it be 1, 9 or 2, 8. That's a 4, 6 pair. There's a 1, 2 pair looking at it. That's 4, 6. That takes 6 out of here. What's left in the column? 5, 7, 8, 9. Might as well mark it. Okay, do we have anything similar going on this side? We do. That can't be 1, 2, or 4, 6 in any way, so that is 3, 7, which takes 7 out of there. The remaining cells at the bottom of the column are still from, must include a 5, and are then from 6, 8, 9. All right. Making progress. What's next? What's next? So 2 in these boxes on the sides is limited, but not so limited that it's completely known. Let's see, 19. I can do math. Well, okay, maybe I can't do math, but in theory I can do math. Okay, 19 plus 18 is 20 plus 17, 37, plus 3 is 40, so that must be a 5, which takes 5 out of both of those, which takes 4 out of that one and makes this a 1, 3 pair, resolving our 2, 7, taking 5 out of there, 1 and 3 come out of there, leaves us with 4 and 5, and we can place 5 in the last spot it can be, making that a 2, 4 pair, which aligns 4s. So now this cannot contain a 4. It can't contain a 5, but it never could. Actually, let's do some Sudoku, because 5 looking at a 3, 5 pair tells us where that is. That's not a 4. 2, 4 pair looking up resolves our 4, 6. 6 has 2 places it can be in there. Let's go back to this 22 now. That may not, that is known actually. The only possibility left is 179, or 1579. The 5's already placed. That cell can't be a 7, that can't be a 1. That resolves our 3, 7. So now this 11 cage cannot contain a 7, a 5, 4, 3. It sees a 3 in the column and in the row, and it is now 2, 1, 2, 8. 1 can't be there from a triple, So that's 1, and then a 2, 8 in the box. We'll do some work. So first 8 comes out of there. That's a 1. That's a 2, that's a 1, that's a 2. That's a 2, that's a 1. So now 1 means this must be 15 to make our 16 sum, and therefore that can't be 7. And that's a 6, 9 pair looking this way. And so that is a 7, 8. 2, 8. The 2 in the box is looking there and making that a 4 and that a 2, which resolves our 4 and 6 over here. What's left? Well, a 19 without a 5. Well, first of all, there's a 4 right here in this box, so that has a 4. Sees both of 6, 9, so that cell can't be both 6 and 9, so the only option left there is 4, 7, 8, which the 8 can't go in box 4, so it must go there. That's now sees a 7 in the column, and this is the remaining digits. The 8 also resolves our 8, 9 pair and does a little bit more cleanup. Finishing out the row, what do we have? We need 3, 6, and 9, I believe. Not 0. Try again. So 6 has to go there. The 1, 3 has been resolved for a while. 3 comes out of there. Phew, making progress. Okay, this cannot be 4, 5, or 2, 7. So what's left? 1, 8, 3, 6. This can't be 1, 7. And it sees 5s in the column, so it can't be 3, 5. So that is 2, 6. And there we go. 6s have aligned in columns 2 and 3. So 6 in column 1 must go in box 4, resolving our 6, 9s. 6 comes out of those. 2, 6 is pointing over at the 9, so that can no longer be 3, 6, and must therefore be 1, 8, which is resolved. Takes 8 out of there, takes 8 out of there. So that's 5, 7, 9. Oh yes, and also 8 can't be at the top of the column there. 1 is definitely in this 19 cage. What else do we need there? 8, 8. 8 may not be in this 19 cage. Let's see, 2, 6. There's still a spot for 6 in there. 4. 4 can't go in any of these cells. There's a 4 looking this way, there's a 4 looking that way, so the only place left for a 4 is right there. So we do have a 4 in this 19 cage. What else? 7 has a couple of possibilities. What else do we have? What else do we have? 5 in, so 5 can't be in there. 5 can't be in there. 5 can't be in there. 5's limited to one of those two, which is not in the 19 cage. And now we know the composition of the 19 cage. It must be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 9. So 4 goes there, 1 goes there. 2 resolves which way that 2 and 1 go. And 3 and 9 in, not 7, 9. The 3 only has one place. The 4, 9, not sure yet, but we can resolve box 2 and box 5, oops, 9. And that resolves the 4, 9 pair. And also places a 5. Very good. We can finish column 4. What do we need? We need a 3. No, we've got a 3. We need a 6. Also, we've got a 9 looking across, so we get our 5, and we get our 7. 7 looks up, so we've got 8, 7. 8 looks up, so we've got 9 and 8. That's going to resolve row 1. 6, 9, 7, 8. Column 9 and 1, we get a 5 and a 9. Looks like things are crumbling, and it's basic pointing digits from here. 6, 8, 2, 8 in box 7, 8 in box 8. What do we need here? We need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need a 7. Last digit in here, 1, 2, we need a 3. And then what do we have to finish off here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 there. Oh, another interruption. All right, and we're back. Once more, let's finish it off. We've got a 3 and a 9. All right, and then finishing off, we have a 3 and a 6. And there we have it. That is how to solve Crowned by BremSter. As per usual, I hope you had fun giving this a shot, and good luck with your solves, as BremSter says. Have a nice day.